Welcome to the Brewview, presented to you by the Wort Shop. Today, I go by the call sign Hopper.
Ice chest.
Ice chest.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know, there's enough chest going on over there at that damn volleyball game. That's what I'm thinking.
The Top Gun volleyball
The
tournament?
Top Gun team, right. So in case you guys didn't know, when the Top Gun school started, they also had a school within that school called the Hop Gun School. We're actually test pilots for the Hop Gun program.
Right, working on our masters.
They're having their picnic day over there playing volleyball. And we got invited, but of course we have to work, so we got to do these test piloting of these fantastic beers brought to us by Hangar 24.
Hey, where's Coach? Is it Coach, code sign Coach?
I think Coach, what's your call sign?
It's Coach.
Yeah, we should have probably figured that one out. So we're going to let the Top Gun class go ahead and look out, Jesse.
Oh, look out.
These guys. Really? We're working over here.
Why are we always working at a company picnic?
I don't know, man. We always work at all of them, though. Today we have X1
X2.
and X3.
X1 is our
Pale Ale.
X2 is going to be our cold IPA.
Cold.
And X3,
In an ice can.
Pilsner.
Pilsner.
Came from an ice chest.
From an ice chest. Yep, that ice can came from an ice chest. And Iceman handed it to us.
Yeah. Thanks, Iceman.
I'm really envious they get to play volleyball all day like that. All right, so essentially what's happening here is where is Coach, by the way?
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Is that him?
How are you coaching the volleyball game from up there?
Click. That's
With
what.
4G.
That's
Oh, 4G speeds?
4G speeds, yeah.
Well, we're going to attempt to do some inverted drinking at 5G speeds.
We're gonna do 5G inverted, yeah. 5G.
With dive?
That's what my phone's got, yeah. We're gonna dive into that 5G. So basically Hangar 24 started its X series program. It's their experimental test flight program, right?
Right.
Also known as Hop Gun, to all you
Top Gun fans.
Hop Gun fans out there. So essentially the test pilots, the planes that they flew, those experimental airplanes or flying contraptions as we'll refer to them as, they were X. Their designators started with X.
Right.
And this is the case here. We have X1, X2, and X3. This is the first 3 beers they've experimentally made under the program. And Ice Chest, we're here to taste them.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and test flight these bad boys, starting with X1. Dude, why do they have no shirts on?
I don't know.
Why are there so many dudes over there with no shirts on?
I don't know. Where are the women?
Hey, does Coach have his shirt on?
We could bounce a quarter off him.
It's so fluffy.
I've been working out, guys. Been working out.
Probably lose it.
So, hey, Coach, you want to give us the mission report on X1?
Yes, I do. And that mission report is, if you choose to decide to accept this mission, the X1 has a beautiful golden hue with frothy white head. You're used to that, Jesse. Fresh pine and citrus aroma with a complex bouquet of stone fruit like nectarine, apricot, and peach. The flavor has a crisp, refreshing pine and grapefruit initial taste, followed by a subtle and enjoyable lingering bitterness.
All right, so this is a Pale Ale.
That's right.
Coach, what is the percentile we're looking at here?
You're looking at a whopping something percent. I don't know. It doesn't say on here.
Coach will get back to us with that percentile.
Yep.
So what are you tasting there, Ice Chest Man?
Definitely getting some of that like nectarine, citrus, orangish,
Oh, I'm getting
maybe
that too.
coriander even.
I think the nose is kind of different than the flavor even, you know?
Yeah, 5.5%. I guess all the rest of the information our commanding officer will have to let us know.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
And the coach is coming back here to tell you that the percentage there is 5.5.
He's a little bit late. You know?
Yeah.
He's too busy staring at the dudes with no shirts on. Look, that guy took his shirt off too. It's like, I just don't know what this is all about over there, dude.
They all have their shirts off. It's mesmerizing.
Right. That's Coach. Your mic's hot, bud.
Hey.
So we got a pale ale here. This is the X1. This one came out probably, I think, May, late May. It came out.
Pretty traditional. I think it's nice golden, like it says it's supposed to be. Looks, fairly carbonated. Little head.
Nice and crisp. Very
Smells
light
good.
beer for these time of year.
Smells good. Straight flavor. It's not more of like a flattish on the back notes. A little bit of floral, we call it.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Great beer. Are we doing?
Well, we can't do X3 next. We have to. It has to be preceded by.
No, I know, but I meant, are we doing like crushing?
Oh yeah, let's crush it. What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm gonna go standard 7.
Standard 7. Yeah, you know what? I think it's a pretty good beer.
Straight government issue 7.
Straight government issue 7. I think it's a pretty good beer. For me, I think I'm 7.5. I think you're right there in that ballpark. It is an experimental beer, so they kind of, it's not maybe, something that they're replicating and refining. It's just something new they wanted to try, and I think it's great.
No, I know all those guys got those shirts off, man. It's hot.
Pretty hot over there. Are you gonna go join the game?
No, but I'm gonna get out of the.
Duck, Jesse.
I'm gonna get out of the jacket.
Seriously. The Top Gun guys get all the fun, dude.
I don't know. The Hop Gun guys have a lot of fun too. It's a company picnic, and although we're working, we're drinking.
Right.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. So 7.5. This is a great beer. I think maybe we'll crack the next X2, the cold IPA, and we'll tell you what we think of that is next. Ice. Is it Chest?
Ice Chest.
Mr. Ice Chest? Yes. I was just thinking to myself, this is like the coolest pilot job ever.
Absolutely.
I mean, remember that time we did the X2 inverted in a 5G spin?
Oh yeah, the coach thought he was cool with the 4G.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at it's 5G. You were doing the communications, right?
I was doing the keeping up the foreign relations.
International communication.
The foreign relations.
That's right. How far were we away?
2 meters?
Yeah, no, I think it was closer to like 1.5.
Did you get a Polaroid of it?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. Here's that.
Check out the picture.
So we're drinking X2. This is a cold IPA. Mm-hmm. Coach, why don't you give us the mission report here?
The mission report on this one, if you choose to decide to, do it. Cold IPA has a crystal clear straw gold appearance, adorned by a frothy white head. Of course, Ice Chest is used to that. The aroma is soft mix of citrus, watermelon, rind, and pine with a candy-like sweet smell underlying it all. This beer has a refreshing, pithy citrus flavor with seemingly expands in your mouth and it consumes due to the soft mouth feel and high carbonation. After every sip, you are left with a lingering dry mouth feel that leaves you slightly parched and in need of another sip. Sorry, parched.
Parched.
Best when drinking in flight.
Best when drinking in flight. He's over there playing with the boys.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, can you guys stop interrupting, please?
What's the percentage on this one, Coach?
That one is a 7% ABV.
It's pretty strong.
Cold IPA with watermelon rind. I'm not sure I'm getting much watermelon rind out of the
I do get that
aroma here.
I do get that dry, parched flavor after the first sip.
Let's try. Yeah, I can go with that. This one's nice and golden, just like the pale ale. Not quite as flat. On the back notes, I think it's a little bit more refreshing.
It is, and it's like perfect for this time of year.
Slightly hoppy, but very subtle.
Slightly hoppy, but yeah, very subtle. Not like your regular skunky IPA.
Right. So I don't know. I guess technically, what's the difference between an IPA and a cold IPA? Just conditioned at colder temperatures?
I don't know, but
maybe in an ice chest.
It's pretty fantastic. If you had to go ahead and put in an ice chest, huh? Imagine that. If you had to go ahead and put this one on a scale there, what do you think in an ice chest?
I'm going to go 8 with this one.
Now, would you be a Yeti ice chest?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not the cheap ice chest. Not the styrofoam one from Circle K or whatever, right?
No, an 81 tan, right?
The 8110, yeah. 81 tan?
10.
Tan. You know what? You guys can help us out with that one. Put it in the comments. I think it's fantastic. Where are you going?
I'm an 8. Definitely on an 8 with this one.
I was worried that it was going to be skunky, and it's not. I think it's actually rather refreshing. I do kind of like that parched feeling you get afterwards.
I think that's the rind, that watermelon rind.
I concern myself with the idea of whether or not I'm just going to have to keep drinking all day long because I'm just, so parched.
Oh, that's why you typically don't drink a lot of IPAs before you go out flying.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, you probably shouldn't drink. Don't drink and fly.
Right. Did we already show them the classified picture?
Yeah, I already showed them the classified picture. Yeah. That's what happens when you...
Now we got to kill you.
We're coming to your house. We'll see you soon.
All right, so we'll be right back with the X3 then.
So we're going to do X3, yeah.
Wait, Coach. Coach has to interject here. This is Coach here in your control tower, and I have to agree with you. This beer is really, really good. What about a crushable scale, guys? Did we already give that?
Yeah,
we did, Coach.
Oh, well, Coach has been drinking too many of these.
He's been too busy staring at the hard bodies of it. Look,
we're in the semifinals.
Does that guy even have clothes on now?
We're in the semifinals right now. Okay.
What's his name, Steve?
We're in the semifinals. Look, I'm going to give my crushable scale on this. And yes, definitely for an IPA, this is definitely up there, 8.5 for me. Like, this is extremely crushable for me. This is really delicious.
Yeah, so this is a whole new process they were explaining, in which they were making it, where they were cold crashing the hops in there at 32 degrees, which is unheard of because normally it happens in the 60s and 70s. So
back to when I said, what does cold IPA stand for?
are you talking about the worship the devil, worship the devil?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
I don't think it was quite like that, but yeah, sure.
I guess
this is my Biden impersonation.
I guess before we get ready to pour this X3, but I guess Coach is actually going to get to fly the Hangar 24 plane with the Top Gun students.
Yeah, as soon as he gets out of the control tower.
So I'm excited to hear about that and see what happens there. But we'll sit out here in the sun.
And we'll be back with X3 in a minute.
X3. See you soon. Hey, Ice Chest. This would be X3.
X3.
X3. I feel like it's like an X-Men movie, maybe.
It's like X3.
You want to dab?
X down 3.
Didn't work out quite as well as I wanted to. So, unfortunately, while we're down here roasting away in the sun, watching the Top Gun folks play volleyball again. Look out, Jesus. They did it again. You guys are jerks.
Where's the coach?
I know. He's up in the biplane right now, dude. We need the mission report. Coach, can you give us the mission report?
X3, Coach.
The mission report on the X3 Pilsner has a bright straw gold clear appearance with a lingering snow white head. The aroma has delicate notes of cracker or cereal with a refreshing whisk of summer morning
Smells like Blue
dew.
Moon, coriander or something.
The flavors is a category of all its own. The taste of summer next to the pool, lake, or beach will come to the surface
Some
and
assholes
rest
playing
pleasantly across
Same
your
difference.
tongue
There's sand over there.
and dissipating quickly like the retreating tides of the ocean.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is 5.5%.
Where's Maverick going? Has he got a hot date or something? Oh, I guess they entered the game now, huh?
Well, it might be over.
Finally. Maybe they can get to eating, because I'm hungry, dude.
Yeah, so this one, like X1 and X2, is pretty golden, just like the other two.
Absolutely golden. I think we should go ahead and try and put this one to...
Yeah, same head profile.
This is Coach Ryder requesting a flyby.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Coach Ryder is requesting a flyby.
Negative, Coach Ryder. The pattern's full. Why? You all right, man? Coach Ryder's a jerk.
What
dude.
an asshole.
Did you get any of that? Let's taste it again. I don't know. It's probably my least favorite of the X series.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Standard Pilsner. Not a whole lot of flavors going on.
Right, so I was hoping to find something unique about this Pilsner. I didn't really get that. It is a very good rendition of a Pilsner, but I guess my expectation was a little bit higher.
Yeah, I mean, drink a Pilsner, lay down, kick back by the beach.
Well, or the sand at the volleyball. They all literally blew out of there. They put their shirts back on, though. Coach is going to be pissed.
Pretty standard flavored beer. Nothing crazy. Nice golden hue to it.
It is pretty crushable. So where do you put that on the crushable scale?
I'm going to go 5.
5.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to go
For
6.
a Pilsner?
Yeah.
I mean, you call it a Pilsner. I'm going to go 5.
I'm gonna go 6. I wanted the innovation that happened here and here.
Yeah, I didn't taste that here.
I didn't taste it. I do taste a very crushable, decent Pilsner, but my expectation was so much higher that I feel like it has to be like a 6.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'd almost rather drink a Coors Light.
No, God!
The hell you say?
No, God, please, no!
Typically, what's in my ice chest?
No!
Coach, what do you think of it? The guy's
Again, this is
drinking and
Coach in the
flying.
control tower saying...
Not supposed to drink and fly.
Oh, he's in the control tower now.
I'm in the control. I landed. No, I'm going to have to disagree with both of you on this one. This is pretty crushable for me. I like this Pilsner. It is a good summer Pilsner. It is a good, relaxing, rest in a hammock under the tree type Pilsner. I don't want to get
Ice
myself
chest.
messed up.
When I hear the word Pilsner, I feel like I gotta pee. Does that seem normal?
Sure.
I got a Pilsner.
A Pilsner?
A Pilsner. I got to piss now.
Oh, I got to piss now.
This is a good beer that you want to drink in the summer and you don't want to get messed up, or at least a good starter beer.
Well, don't get me wrong. It's a Pilsner. It tastes like a Pilsner. It's not like it tastes like a Pale Ale or a Hazy or an IPA. It tastes like a Pilsner. It's just the flavor profile is lacking for me. So I'm going to stick with 5.
I would like to add that the highlight of the Top Gun course was Charlie. Kelly McGinnis. Here's to Kelly McGinnis in her hot years in the 80s.
Gotta love that white shirt. Cheers.
Guys, X3 was pretty good. X2 and 1 were also awesome. Thank you, Hangar 24, for letting us be your test pilots. And I'm sure the coach would like to thank you for the time in the biplane.
Of course. Thank you very much, Hangar 24.
Cheers.
This was the Brewview presented by the Wort Shop. Again, my name today, or at least my call sign, is Hopper.
Ice chest.
And as always, I'm in the control tower, Coach Johnny.
That's Ghost Coach. Coach Ghost.
Coach Ghost Rider.
Good Coach Ryder. Something like that.
Cheers.